Hello everyone, my name is Mitzi Fritchen and I am your State Director for the Arkansas Department of Health WIC program. And one of my favorite things to do is to tell other people about our program, what we do, how it can benefit you. I have worked with the Arkansas WIC program over 31 years at this point. I love the WIC program. Obviously, if I stayed 31 years, I believe in our program and what it can do to help Arkansas families live and reach a healthier place in life. So I'm honored today to be here to share a little bit of time with you, just to welcome you robustly on the behalf of the WIC State Office. I want to thank our partners, the Arkansas Advocates for Children and Family, for being such a great partner to us and wanting to help us help you learn more about the Arkansas WIC program. And just to encourage you, if you're eligible or if you even think you're eligible, to check into our program. I think that we have a lot to offer you, and we sincerely do care about each of you, your families, your children, and it's definitely a goal of ours to do everything we can to assist you in becoming healthy families and healthy Arkansans. The first thing you might ask yourself is, I've heard of WIC, but really what is WIC? Okay, I can answer that. WIC is actually the supplemental nutrition program for women, infants, and children. So that tells you we're all about helping new moms, women who are pregnant. Our eligibility period goes until a child reaches their 5th birthday. The WIC program has been around a long time. Will actually be 50 years in 2024. The WIC program is a little bit different than some of the other food programs that are out there in our state. We, of course, provide supplemental foods. What varies from other programs is with WIC, we provide a food package, a food prescription that's very specific to the pregnant woman or the child or the infant. So it's tailored to meet just what your needs are. And the foods within different categories are designed to help you and your family meet the important nutrients that are needed. So we provide supplemental foods that hopefully help fill in the gaps of maybe some other services or some other resources that you receive food assistance from in your community. You will be issued your supplemental food benefits on a little card about that large. It looks just like a credit card, but your WIC information is embedded in a little chip. So when you go to the store, it's like using your credit card. And also we have an additional benefit for fresh fruits and vegetables. Now, WIC is also a little bit different in that we do not ask or collect Social Security information. We don't need that to serve our participants. We do not ask about citizenship status. We do not require a visa. So definitely don't want that to hinder anyone from accessing our services. If you consider that Arkansas is going to be your temporary or your permanent home, we welcome you to apply. All we need to know is that you consider yourself to live in Arkansas. The second thing would be that you can give us some type of proof of identity. It doesn't have to be something with a picture on it. Something that has your name printed on it would work just fine. In addition to that, we've got to assess whether you're income eligible to receive the services. If you receive a service like Medicaid or SNAP, you're automatically eligible for WIC. So if you fall outside of that parameter and you need to actually show proof of income, we just need to know what's available to the family for the past 30 days. If you're on the border, we can actually count an unborn child because the income guidelines depend on household size as well as income. The other thing that you may not know is that we do have translation services that are available in our health unit. We have an actual service that we can call and access, I believe, around 60 different languages. We have some staff members statewide that speak Spanish and also speak Marshallese. So we also have materials that are available. So this particular one is our shopping guide, and it tells about your WIC approved foods and all the different categories. And if you open it up, the food categories are divided into protein foods, cereals, juices, all the different other food categories as well. So we have this translated in 10 languages at this point. But the 3 languages that we normally get requests for in Arkansas are, of course, English, Spanish, and Marshallese. Also, we have what we call our Arkansas WIC program fact sheet. And in the back, it's translated in Spanish. We also have it available in Marshallese as well. So this would be helpful if you want to actually dig a little deeper and find out, okay, where's the closest WIC clinic to me? They're located in health department clinics around the state. We also have an app called My WIC app, and that's helpful to use. You can also find out grocery stores that are close to you, as well as the clinic information. And we have all of our nutrition education modules located there. So that might save you a trip to the clinic if you preferred to do some of your nutrition education in that manner. The other way that you can get more information about WIC than just the brief overview I'm giving you on this recording is that you can go to our website, which is healthy.arkansas.gov. You can also access all of our income guidelines to check that way if you're eligible without even calling. So why is it important for you to consider participating in WIC? We think of it sometimes being more about the food benefits, but there's so much more. There's so many health benefits that come from participating in the WIC program. We refer to a lot of health services that your family might need or be interested in. In addition, we make sure that you're getting all the services that we can provide in the health department clinic. Free shots for your infant when you're there for the WIC clinic. There is no charge for WIC services at any time. So if you're there for a WIC visit, immunizations are free if you get them during that visit. And also we provide things like breast pumps for women who have like a baby in the NICU, or she's separated for a period of time, or if mom is going back to work. We have a team of registered dietitians or nutritionists who can work with our families on proper weight gain during pregnancy and high iron foods. A lot of different entities and a lot of different states have discovered and done some research or some studying about how WIC has benefited participants who received our service up against those who were in a similar life circumstance but did not participate in WIC for whatever reason. And what we usually see is that our pregnant women have a better weight gain, which is appropriate for her pre-pregnant weight. Prevents her from having gestational diabetes during the pregnancy and later on in life. We see that babies are born with a higher birth weight, which usually means they were not a premature birth, which can save very long, extensive stays in hospitals, for instance. In fact, in Arkansas a couple of years ago, our number of overweight and obese children. Actually, we saw a decrease in our children that were participating in WIC. And related to infants and children, we see better growth, better development, less incidence of overweight and obesity, less rates later on in life with diabetes, particularly if the mom breastfeeds. Speaking of breastfeeding, we also have a 1-800 helpline that's available to you. So we have those support systems for you. And moms and dads and other caregivers, grandparents, whoever the caregiver might be, sometimes might find themselves with some children who have specialized needs, whether it be a premature baby that requires a particular formula to supplement breastfeeding or for a particular health concern. We can help with that as well. Just work with your provider on getting a prescription, and our WIC staff in the clinics can help you to get everything you might need from your doctor or other provider to help with those needs. We're here to help eligible families to be healthier Arkansans by helping our families with those nutrients that sometimes are the most lacking in young families, like calcium, protein, and iron. And that's why we direct our WIC families towards a specialized list of food categories and certain brands within those categories. We do have some culturally appropriate foods, and more will be coming in the future. I hope that when you go to the grocery store or you go around town and you may see some of our signs that say breastfeeding is welcome here by the Arkansas WIC program. I hope that that will stick with you and will remind you that WIC is here to help you and your family be healthy, and we can serve everyone. So like our logo says, think healthy, think WIC. And that's what I want to leave you with, in addition to a little slogan that the National WIC Association put on a video a few years ago, and I've always loved it. Your family has you, and you have WIC. So please come on in. We want to serve you and your family. Thank you.